What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the EA FC Career Mode. It's episode number 80. It's still mad to me, man. It feels like we only began to save last week. But today, loads of big games to get through. We've got Mallorca, Barcelona away, and Levante in La Liga, plus that Espanyol trip to Barcelona too. We'll stop short of the Copa del Rey final, but of course we'll also include these Conference League last 16 games as well. We're definitely favourites here against the Romanian side. Make it through. I would add a draw for the quarter-final as well. I think it might be played on that Wednesday the 31st there too. I think, possibly. I'm not too sure. Even so, starting off today, we've got Mallorca at home. First of the games today in La Liga. Right now, we're clinging on to a top 4 spot. And to be fair, only 5 behind Sevilla, who lead the way of the game in hand as well. First game, Mallorca at home. Let's keep our unbeaten streak going. Vamos Sociedad. Still in the race for the title, but again, to me, I just want to make sure we don't drop out of the top 4. It was a slog to get us back in, and that means now we don't want to leave as soon as we snuck back into those Champions League spots. But again, it's just so tight right now. You know, it's still anyone's guess as to who will win the title, who will be in the top 4 come the end of the season. It's so congested. But to me, like I said, the bare minimum is top 4. Even if the ball won the title, I say top 4 in our first season, and that should be enough. Abdullah, Kolo Muani, rolls it across, Eze! Oh! Prods it goal bound, good save, turned behind for a corner. A Barrechi, Eze, man, honestly. He's become a bit of a fan's favourite in this Sociedad team. I can see why he was captain. I can see why he was captain before I came in, man. He's been so consistently good as Kolo Muani heads just wide. Randall with Zakaria making a move. Instead, I'll pop it out wide to Fresneda and then work it back inside. There we go, nicely done. Eze running behind, gets onto it. And can he find Zakaria? Oh, lovely ball. Yes! And the finish by the Russian to give us the lead. Slow start for Zakaria, but now he's been fully wound up and he's performing like clockwork. But for a Barrechi Eze, I mean, just fantastic. What a ball to find Zakaria. And even though he's going down, now to 82 overall, I want to keep this guy till retirement, man, as a dressing room leader. You know when a manager does go to a new team, sometimes abroad, they like to have a player of the same nationality to help them settle in. That's Eze in my team. We've lost Alexander Arnold, we've lost Hickey, but to me, Eze's my guy that will stay with me till I think he's ready to hang him up. 9 minutes to go before the break. Can we find ourselves a second goal? Oh, well, we would have done now, I'm sure, because Zakaria would have been through it instead. It's led to a Mallorca counter. And, oh, brilliant from Goncalo Guedes. That is amazing, man. That is amazing. This is what the AI can do on the highest difficulty. They don't panic, ever. And when you bring your goalkeeper out, I often say that, like, you know, sometimes maybe it's a good thing that the GK rush out button at times can be broken, because it's kind of helping you, ironically, because like they just seem to know where their teammates are at all times. Eyes in the back of their head as Guedes there rolls it backwards, and Mallorca find their leveller as Kolo Muani is denied. One thing I'm noticing is that the Mallorca team have got basically no energy. So as the game goes on, it should be in our favour just to utilise the pace we've got and the tempo that we play at, because our energy compared to theirs is so much higher. And here we go. Like, if we win the ball back here, we just got to push the pace, man. Because we should be, yeah, easy, so easy. Abdullah. Oh, yeah. Just strokes it in bottom corner. I was in 2 minds now. I wanted to cut it back and give Mallorca a taste of their own medicine there with the keeper coming out. But he never came out. And then as soon as he did, it was too late. And in the end, Abdullah just strokes it into the bottom corner. Easy as you like. And Sociedad are back in front. We should be able to see the game out here. Our energy is far superior. Yeah, look at that in the bottom left. Pablo Maffio is absolutely gassed. And this is because Mallorca played in the week, as did we, in the Copa del Rey semi. They lost to Real Madrid. We, of course, made it through against Almeria. But as Abdullah scores a wonderful goal to wrap it up with a dagger. But the AI, they don't rotate like, you can. They don't rotate properly, so they all play practically the exact same team. Not necessarily week in, week out, game in, game out. They'll make a few changes here and there, but unlike with us, we basically have got a completely different 11 out there right now compared to the 11 that finished the game, or I should say 10 outfield players that finished the game in midweek. So our starters were fully fit for the game, Mallorca's would not have been. That's why there's such a massive disparity in energy, because the AI, they don't rotate properly. A simple case of fitness and energy prevailing in the end. So often that can be the case in late game situations when one team has a lot more stamina than the other. No losses in 13, will remain in the top 4. Question is, can we still stay in this title race as well? Right, next up, Craiova away in Romania. It should be a comfortable route into the quarters of the Conference League, or I'd say no doubt about it. We should be firm favourites to win this competition. Let's get a strong first leg result to take back to Spain. There's something about games where the two teams are in different shades of blue that I really like. I don't know how to explain it, but when Chelsea play Man City and it's the light blue versus the royal blue, I really like it. This is kind of like a lightish to royal blue versus a navy blue, and it looks so nice. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks really aesthetically pleasing to me. Anyway, still goalless here, but with us being firm favourites, I feel confident and getting an early goal, and that'll do us the world of good. Brilliantly done, and Crespo has his shot blocked, and Fofana's shot blocked, and Abdullah puts it wide at the third time asking. Yeah, I want to win this game like 2-3-0 so we can play all of our starters against Barca on the weekend and rest all the boys for the following game next Thursday. Need a big win here. Corner, Sociedad on the hour mark, still tied at 0-0. This has been a tough game, to be fair. Give the host some credit here, as Abdullah's delivery is headed up in the air, kept in play by Fofana. Crespo gets it on the deck, and Fresneda denied and pushed behind for another corner, as we're still deadlocked here in Romania. It wouldn't be a terrible result to draw away. We'd still feel comfortable going back to Spain. That we can win the second leg, but this is not the big first leg win I was expecting. Still time. 5 on the clock. Can we win this late here? It'll be harsh on the host, but big for us. Carry Cabaru, Van Bommel, Carboni off the bench to win it! Sociedad escape Romania with the first leg victory. Poor performance, but a win is a win, and a massive one late. I love the hang on a second. Oh, what a save, Skipper. Absolutely massive. And this is when that celebration is justified, because he has just bailed us out there. The veteran ensuring we will win the first leg with a big save, as that will be his, and that will do it. Well in, captain. Massive escape in Romania, courtesy of one of our trio of Argentine youngsters. Now in his mid-20s, Carboni coming up big, and the veteran captain with the late save too. That's an escape though. I did not play well in that game whatsoever. Yep, can always hold my hands up and accept when I got a little bit lucky, and I definitely did there. Skipper bailing me out right to death. Right, following game, Barcelona away. Huge clash at the Nou Camp heading into this one. Neck and neck in La Liga as we both stay in the title race and top 4 race too. This is one of those years where the usual suspects are struggling, and you don't really get that. In a long CM save, normally the big boys are practically always there or thereabouts in the race for a championship. But say you're doing a long-term CM save, I'll say 1 year in every, maybe 5, maybe 6. The top dogs, as Zakarian fires just wide, are having off years. So when that's the case, you got to capitalise. Real Madrid are all over the place this season. That's not going to happen again for the duration we're here at Sociedad. Barca aren't exactly high-flying either. So with that being the case, this might be the best chance we've got to be one of the favourites to win the championship. We've got to capitalise on it. Once again, another really tough, tight contest with a lot of stake for both teams. That is to be expected at this stage of the season in clashes like these. That's why they're always the most fun to play, aren't they? As we're still deadlocked here. With Ramiro dinking it over the top of the Bartman, and forward we go. Maldonado gives it to Engels, and chance to run through and find Kolo Muani. What a ball! Randall! Kolo Muani! First goal since his layoff, and Randall Kolo Muani gives Sociedad the lead in Catalonia. Another tight one, another tough one, another tense one, and Kolo Muani, haunted by that World Cup final in Qatar, this time in a big moment, gets it right, drills it in, Sociedad lead. Yeah, I've seen an interview of Randall where he's talked about that miss openly and, mentioned how he possibly could have done things differently, tried to round him or chip him or... Oh, it's the Bartman, beats Ramiro at the near post. And it's those sort of things that they stay with you forever, like seriously, they'll haunt that young man forever. But, oh man. Big goal there, countered out almost instantly by the Luton Academy graduate, the Bartman, who we sent to the Netherlands. He became a man out there and he's just leveled it for Barca. But there's Kolo Muani again, and this time puts it wide. Thriller of an ending here. Oh, what an ending. What a thriller of an ending. Whilst it does appear as though it will be 2 draws in 4 and 2 draws in 3 domestically. Just got to take it. Brilliant game though. Sprung into life in the second half, and I say this a lot, but I much prefer those sort of contests than the games where you dominate and win like 3-4-0. That was a really fun game. And in the end, a point each, I think probably a good result, but it remains so tight in the race for the title. Right, following games, second leg of the Conference League, last 16 holding a 1-goal lead, travelling back to San Sebastian. Keep a clean sheet tonight at home, and we are into the quarters. Let's get it done with minimal fuss. Oh, Maestro win that with him. Van Bommel gets it on the deck. That's a great ball to Eze. And is he on there? I think he is. Maestro puts it wide. Flag stayed down, and that should have been game and possibly tie as well. Still 0-0. Still 0-0, but at the moment I'm feeling quite in control. The visitors haven't really had any chances. Had they scored that goal late on in the first leg, things could look a little bit different, but instead, at the moment, it's just a case of when will I score, not if. Taking 2 of my stars off at the break, Ivan and Eberechi, so they can be fit enough for the Levante game in the league on the weekend. I feel confident we'll be alright here. Haven't really been under any kind of threat whatsoever, and all we need is 1 goal, and we might get it here. Fofana, not really a goal scorer to be fair, and that's why I'm not surprised he barely even hit it with any kind of power. Still 0-0 on the night, but surely that goal is coming, and once it does, it will be tie over. Where you going? Oh, win up. He's on there, Maestro. He's on. And this will be game. There we go. Easy money. The cutback will clinch it. Van Bommel with the little skill flick, and Sociedad are into the next round. It was coming at some point. We've been in control all game long, and that will wrap the tie up. Put us in the last 8. Yep, not exactly a dominant 2-legged display, but wins are wins, and Sociedad's quest of the treble continues. We're already into 1 final, and now we're into the last 8 of this, I would say, the most winnable of the 3 competitions. Put us in the quarters. So Spurs made it through, Ajax made it through, Lens made it through, Stuttgart got knocked out, interestingly enough, by the Belgian side, who we, of course, had in the group. So I wonder if we'll take them on again. We had Craiova in the group, we took them on, and maybe it would be USG, the Belgian side, as well. So here we go, then we'll do the draw now before that Levante game, and in the quarterfinals of, I would say, the most winnable competition, Real Sociedad will be taking on I don't believe it. That's incredible. Can we face anyone else in this competition? Honestly. Union SG, the Belgian side in the last 8. We're facing the group again. Just 10 games to go in La Liga, and 9 points separate the top 7 teams. Who is your money on for this challenger? Can Real Madrid come from nowhere to win it to the death? And can we possibly close the gap to 1 point on Sevilla with a win here in our following game? Levante at home. Valencia have just taken an early lead there at the Mestalla as well. So if results stay the same there, and we find a winner here, then we will go 1 point behind them in the table. That would be massive. as we go into single digits for games remaining. Here's John Carry Cabarrou, who should finish, and does. What a brilliant re-signing from Toulouse he's been for 25 million. Yes, 29, not exactly the youngest anymore, but still able to finish clinically. Sociedad lead, and a golden chance to cut it to 1 in the table. We've got 3 solid strikers. I don't think all of them will be here next season, but I feel quite confident Carry Cabarrou still will be. He's really solid. Calderon, cross to the edge, cleared away, and it might drop to Carry Cabarrou. Oh! Struck it cleanly, but a good save low down to his right. Keeps it at 1-0. You know, I said I wanted to bring back a few of the crop of the young Sociedad players, now as seniors, mentors in this transitional period, and Carry Cabarrou's been solid, man. I'm really pleased I've brought him back, and yeah, for sure for next season, I don't know whether Maestro will be staying or Randall as well, but John Carry Cabarrou, I like him a lot, man. In fact, at the moment, I'm preferring him out of all 3. Still the lead is 1. There's Levante. Look for a level here. Haven't exactly been convincing in our last few games, and Longo heads home at the near post, and Levante have their equaliser. Well then, 25 minutes to go. We surrendered the lead against Barca. We've done it against Levante as well. And back-to-back draws aren't going to keep us in this title race for much longer. Plenty of game to go to get a goal back and win this, but haven't been free scoring recently. And if we're not keeping clean sheets, we're not going to be winning either. Ize pokes it through to Zakarian. And now Calderon sent down the flank. John's in the middle. Abdullah! A few games without a goal, but the Egyptian king restores the lead. Come on! Got to win this, man. Need to close this out. Oh! And the shot deflects into the back of it. I think it was going in anyway, to be fair. And Levante have found their leveller again. Look at this, man, cross into the middle. I just wonder if maybe I didn't get in Ramiro's way there, if he would have saved it, closing down the angle. Possibly, possibly not. I guess we'll never know. But it deflects into the back of the net. And Levante, once again, have found a leveller. 2-2. And is there to be another twist in the tail? Great game here. Minute to go, a normal time. Can we find a late winner? Not for the first time since arriving here at Sociedad. Carry Cabarrou, Zakarian, Ize. This is it, last chance. Calderon, headed away. And cleared. Oh, man. You can't throw away 2 leads in a game and expect to win at this level. Disappointing, back-to-back draws in La Liga. And a complete throwaway, man. Should have won that. And with Valencia winning at the Mestalla against Sevilla, what a missed opportunity. Could have cut the gap to 1. Instead, it's 3 with 9 to go. As we remain in the top 4, but still, destiny is technically out of our hands. Right, we'll do one more today, then our final game, Espanyol away in Catalonia, and with the Copa del Rey final coming in midweek and 2 draws in 3, we could really do with bouncing back here and closing the gap on the league leaders heading in to our first final with Sociedad against Real Madrid. Final game, Espanyol away. Sorry, it's not in a week, it's next weekend, but even so, 2 draws in 3, starting to slow down a little bit. Surely only a matter of time before our undefeated streak comes to an end, but even so. Yeah, Espanyol, great team for an RTG, by the way. You got your great Catalonia rivalry with Barcelona. You got your lovely Real Stadium in the game as well. Nice kits as well, and yeah, really fun team to use. But for us, all we're thinking about is 3 points in this game here, and a big return to winning ways. At the moment, can't afford anything but that. Start cross by Engels. It's volleyed off the post by Zakarian. Quick little whipped ball into the middle, and the Russians so close to giving us the lead. Still 0-0, but excellent start. Easy. Oh, lovely ball inside, and the finish as well. Louis Barry onside, and Espanyol have the lead. You know, the last time we lost actually came in this city against Barcelona. And now their local rivals might be the team to beat us next. Okay, 1-0 down, and we need to respond. Done it before, need to do it again. Every run has to come to an end at some point, but this is not the time for it to happen with the cup final in our very next game. So, with that being the case, yeah, easy money. I don't really want to draw this one, man. I want to win this. A draw is going to feel like a defeat. It'll be back-to-back. And 3 on the trot in the league. And quite frankly, that's not going to keep you in the race for the championship. Come on, I'm going to flip this script and win this here. Started the second half off strong. Now I need to find another. Tackle, mate, with him. Forward we go. Abdullah. Kolo Muani. To the right. Can he finish with a tight angle? Oh! Half an hour to go. I think we can win this. Go on, mate. Win that, Willem. And Carboni off the bench through the gap. Abdullah. Engels. Gary Cavallo! Bore him off the bench. And the San Sebastian native wins it. Oh man, did we need this. Oh mate, that was massive, absolutely massive, but the unbeaten run is extended. And a great way to end today's episode off as we head into the Copa del Rey final as well. We're still 3 points behind Sevilla, but 8 games to go. It is still incredibly tight, as it appears as though now it might be set for a 3-horse race between us, them, and Atletico. But I guess we'll see with that in today's episode of the EA FC Karuma, guys. So big fan of watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I will see you for the next episode of the EA FC Career Mode, where we'll have the Copa del Rey final against Real Madrid. Looking for our first of, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, 3 pieces of silverware this year. And we'll have the Conference League quarters and more big games in La Liga aimed to stay in the title race. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the next episode, the Cup final against Real Madrid, very soon.